Welcome, everyone, to episode 392 of the Thumbstick Athletes podcast. I'm your host, Dan.
Will.
I'm Val.
Today's topic is going to be New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch, though that is the port from the Wii U game that we're realizing we just never covered as an episode. I think it's because it came out early in the Wii U's life cycle, and we didn't end up getting... None of us got a Wii U until, later on. I think, once Mario Kart 8 came out was when we started to get on board with the Wii U. So none of us had played that. I mean, we had it later and played it later, but we never talked about it when it was fresh and new. So I figured it was a good opportunity to cover that game and have it in our backlog in case anyone's searching for it. So
yeah. Sure.
I kind of bought it on a whim, too. I had not planned on doing so. I had planned on just, eventually getting to the Wii U version, but having the Switch is so unbelievably convenient.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's gotten me through the past couple of weeks with the twins have been exceptionally difficult, and I've spent 90% of my day in the kitchen, either making food or keeping them from hurting themselves or breaking something.
Or beating on each other. That's a new...
yes.
thing
So
happening.
It's been nice that I can have that in there with me and get a few minutes here and there of playing. So, but that's gonna be our main topic. Does anyone have anything they want to tease for later on in the episode?
I played more Odyssey, but I don't know how much. I'm at the point now where I don't want to spoil any more of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because that's one I'm definitely gonna play at some point this year. So. It's just a matter when.
That game just continues to wow me. But with Kingdom Hearts coming out Tuesday, I wanted to try and beat it by then.
I wanted to have Red Dead beaten by then, but that's just not happening.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get there either. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to balance the two.
Yeah.
That comes out Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm excited about that one.
I can play Smash while I play RPG.
Yeah.
But I can't do multiple RPGs at once.
Yeah. I haven't read any reviews or anything on Kingdom Hearts. I wonder how long it is. I don't even know how old the older games are. Are they in the 30-40 hour range?
So we got a new employee at work, and he's a big gamer, and he's excited for Kingdom Hearts. He's played all of them. He said one of the other ones was 18 hours.
Uh-huh.
Because I figured this would be a 70-hour type of game, but I guess it's a little more focused than that.
Okay, that's good. That's a good amount.
But I also have no context for what the game's like, so
right.
That was just from what he said.
Okay. But anyway, let's get into the main topic. So, New Super Mario Bros. U. As I said, I bought it kind of on a whim. I hadn't planned on doing so, but Val expressed interest in playing it. I also wanted to
times.
also. So I bought it digitally, downloaded it, and it gamer bone for Kingdom Hearts. I do.
Yeah. I'm real excited. I'm really
for
excited
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Just because of the Disney connections?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they made a game from Disney.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'm just interested to see what it's like.
I think the kids are going to enjoy watching me play it because that's what's going to be happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been a little lackadaisical in my parenting, but we'll get to that.
Anyway, so New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So the hook here is it's not only the New Super Mario Bros. U, but it's also New Super Luigi U. There was a version for the Wii U. The New Super Luigi U is a completely different game from New Super Mario Bros. U. It's quite a bit more difficult.
Yes.
You can't play as Mario. You can play as Luigi, or you can play as Toad or Toadette or Nabbit, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yep.
It's very difficult because the stages, even though they have it's the same worlds, Acorn Plains is the first one, the levels are resembling the ones from Mario, but they're completely different, a lot more difficult.
Yes.
And also, if you only play as Luigi in them, you only have 99 seconds to beat each level.
Yeah.
If you play as Toadette, you get double whatever the time frame is. So
yeah.
So you have to hurry through everything in addition to.
Why does she get double?
Just because she's meant to be an easier character to play as, which we'll talk about why.
Yep.
So Toadette is it.
So women characters are meant to make it easier for everybody?
No. Well, there's her, and then there's Nabbit, which Nabbit is the easiest character to play
Nabbit's the easiest.
Because Nabbit doesn't get damaged by any bad guys in the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of the new additions in this version is Toadette as a playable character.
Mm-hmm.
She gets an item in the game called a crown, and she turns into Peachette. And Peachette gets a double jump, which is really cool.
And the glide.
And a very long distance glide.
Oh. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. So it does make the game a little bit easier with her. However, her moveset is similar to the kind of different gameplay hook in this one, and that's the acorn, which turns you into a flying squirrel. Mm-hmm. So it's very similar to that. Your double jump might be a little bit higher than the flying squirrel.
Yeah, I think
and your glide is a little bit better. But she can't latch onto the walls like the flying squirrel can.
Right.
So there's trade-offs. But it is a little bit easier to play as Peachette as opposed to Mario, Luigi, or Toad. So
yeah.
So those. Go ahead.
Peachette. Should I know Peachette?
I
don't know if Peachette's like I said, it's just a Toadette with a crown.
Yeah.
So
it's very.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Peach or if it's supposed to be like a grown-up Toadette.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I keep wondering why am I getting this character? Where did Peachette come from? And I don't really know where she came from. But I'm really glad. Yeah, I'm really glad she's there though, because I always played as Peach in any Mario game whenever she was available because of the glide. That got me through a lot. Especially Mario 2. I've always picked Peach because how can you not? She has that awesome glide and it gets you so much help. So
do you play Peach in Smash?
No, I'm Kirby.
Okay.
She's a Kirby main in Smash.
I am Kirby all the way. I've tried Peach a couple times. I feel in previous Smash, and it just didn't do anything.
Well, from what I've been reading, Peach is top tier in the new game. Peach and Daisy. So
yeah, I know that Daisy, something we were watching or doing or something, I don't know. Daisy was really hard, and I was whoa. Yeah, that's awesome.
I know when I played Smash, sorry to get off topic, but Daisy whooped up on me a couple times, so trying to unlock her. So
nice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, why don't you get into talking about the game? You've played more of it than I have. We have also watched an absolute. Why is my video paused? We've also watched an absolute ton of gameplay.
We have
restarted. Okay, I'll start over. Do I have to keep this up? I guess I do. Okay. We've watched a ton of gameplay on Zach Scott Games.
Yeah, shout out to Zach Scott Games. Yep. We've been watching a ton of Zach Scott Games. Yep. He's fantastic. If you haven't checked his stuff out on YouTube, definitely give it a try because he's helped a ton. So I'm to Rock Candy Mines. I actually realized I've beaten every Mario game except Mario Lost Levels. Because I played that when I was a lot younger.
You're talking about the side scrollers, right? Not every Mario game.
Right. Yeah, the side scrollers, yes. So I never beat Lost Levels. And then I realized playing this game that I actually never beat this one either because I was thinking of Super Mario Brothers Wii. And I beat that one, but not the Wii U version. So I haven't gotten to the end yet, and I haven't watched the end because I don't want it spoiled for me because I want to be surprised by the ending. But I'm to Rock Candy Mines, and I have to say that it just ramped up in difficulty a lot. I was just playing it a little bit before we came down, and I was like, whoa, there's a really big change in this level. But I don't know. I just love it. It's it's what you want, or at least me being a huge Mario fan, it's what I want from this game. It has the desert level and it has the happy go lucky beginning levels that are really easy in Acorn Plains, is it? And then there's the snow level, the snow and ice level, and then there's the water level. It has those, and I know one is meringue clouds, or
yeah, that sounds right,
something like that. So it has all of that, but there's little details in the game that I love, and this is what gets me on games is like in Acorn Plains, like when the music's playing, like the Koopas stop and do a little dance and the Goombas stop and do a little dance. And like, I just love that stuff. And
the little touches they add in like that.
Yeah, and like you get Yoshi once in a while, and you can carry baby Yoshis around, and they all have different abilities, and they help you out in different ways in different levels. Like there's a light up one. There's one that'll like give you a bump up, like, and you can jump up in the air. There's one that blows bubbles and it turns bad guys into coins, but sometimes it turns the bad guys into mushrooms or ice flowers or whatever.
You can also bounce on those bubbles to reach higher levels.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just figured that out today, actually.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So I definitely play as Toadette, and I know it says like she's an easier character, but it's probably because of her like going into Peachette, and Peachette makes things so much easier. So yeah, like I just love it. It's, it's just kind of a classic Mario, but it's really funny because we have what version? The Wii version?
Wii, yeah, New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Yeah, and we have it on our Wii U.
Or is it just New Super Mario Brothers? It might just be New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, it might be whatever.
The Wii version.
The Wii version of it. And I didn't think it was going to be that different, and our son actually was playing it the other day, and it's so different. Like the graphics on this new, the new one are so much better, and it's just cleaner looking and more modern looking. I didn't expect it to be so different, but it really is.
Yeah, it's HD, whereas the Wii version is non-HD, which makes a huge difference.
You can totally tell. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Now, does this version add a ton of more content, or is it just the same game from the Wii U?
It's mostly the same. There's other modes and stuff that are in there that I haven't even bothered trying. Like, there's like a coin battle mode. There's like a challenge mode, but I haven't done any of that stuff. I'm working on, and for this one, it's something I don't usually do in Mario games, is I'm collecting all the star coins.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm making sure whenever I go through level, if I don't get all the star coins the first try through, I go back and get them a second time. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm through through 3 or 4 levels.
Yeah.
I think I just started on the 4th one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's the winter one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a good one.
But that's that's something I'm doing. But again, you get the whole second game for $60, which is New Super Luigi, which is quite a bit more challenging for your more experienced players. So.
Yeah, I've got to give it a try.
Yeah, I tried the first couple levels. It is very, very difficult.
Yeah, everything moves faster.
Yeah.
Like, it almost messed with me a little bit. Like, I was like, whoa. Like, when I was watching gameplay, obviously, I didn't play.
Yeah, one of the things that's different about New Super Luigi U is that it seems like in every stage there's a lot more movement.
Yeah, there's a ton going on.
There's platforms that go up and down all the time,
and they go faster.
Yeah, there's the rolling hills that are underneath you, and it just everything seems to be moving at all times. So that adds another wrinkle. If you easily get overwhelmed by that sort of thing, you might not enjoy it as much. But it's definitely quite a bit more challenging. And like I said, there's the time thing too.
Yeah.
One of the things you have to do in Mario games is have patience usually. But it's a little harder when you only have 99 seconds or 199 seconds in the case of Peachette.
Yeah. And one other thing I wanted to add is every world has a secret.
Yes.
It has a secret, and it's really cool because it makes all these huge bridges and connections, and sometimes you have like one bonus level, one secret level, sometimes it's a couple of them. And all of the secrets are pretty tricky to get to. I have Zach Scott Games to thank for that because he's helped me figure out some of them. Like, some of them I remembered, but most of them I was like, all right, I got to find this level on Zach Scott and see how he gets to it. It also has like the mini mushroom. I've come across that now that I'm getting into the more difficult worlds. I just beat, is the first castle considered like a fortress?
Yeah, it's like a mini boss.
Yeah, like a mini boss, yeah. So I just beat the mini boss in Rock Candy Mines, and there was a part where you get a mini mushroom and you have to like go and find the mini tube, and it gets you a coin, and yeah, so but the ghost houses are very difficult in this game, every one of them, because there are secret doors everywhere, and they're really hard to find.
I was always really bad at those levels anyway, too.
They're tricky.
They're pretty difficult.
Yep. Yeah.
So, good stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Would you recommend this to everybody?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like Mario, obviously you're not going to get anything out of it. But, I think I was telling Eric in our group chat, there's a lot of content there for. I know it's $60, and they might have been able to go lower, but to me, there's a lot of stuff there to do for $60. So.
Yep.
And it's both the games, or the first one and the Luigi U.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the same package.
Yeah.
There's also up to 4-player co-op.
Yes.
Which we have not experienced to this point.
I'm sure we will.
Definitely something we have to try. That's what we have up actually in the video for the live stream. If you're in the live stream, or you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's from the official Nintendo channel. It's a couple people playing co-op. So.
I think I remember Corey and Eric beating this game together.
I don't know that it was this one. I think it was the Wii version.
The Wii version, yeah.
That's right. That makes more sense.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Which we also have. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I actually thought about it, and I think I might want to do. I've been wanting to do it with Mario and also Zelda, but go back and do maybe have 2019 be the year of Mario, and go and play every Mario game that I can get my hands on.
That's a cool
front
idea.
to back, beat them, all of them.
Yeah.
So, starting with Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario 3, Super Mario World.
Oh, yeah.
Mario 64.
I just can't be around when you do that because you get so impatient.
Yeah.
And, Super Mario World, I could play that with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
I'm convinced I probably could. So I'd be like, no, you're going the wrong way. You're doing the wrong thing. So I'm not going to watch.
Yeah.
I'll root for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would like to do that. And then, like I said, have maybe next year be Zelda and go through all the Legend of Zelda games.
That's a lofty goal, but I think you could do it.
Oh, our video reset again.
Yes.
Boy, Dan, that would be a lofty goal.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty, but yeah. I have to say, was it last week? I was just playing the Switch all the time, and I apologize to our children. I was with them. I was just I'd stop them. That's, again, the great thing about the Switch, which Dan says all the time, if the kids need something, I just put it down and, go do whatever. But for the most part, the kids watch and they're, they want to see how I'm playing the game, and I give them tips and whatever, so.
Yeah, the Switch is easily the best console I've ever owned.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I have to say it was a little bit hard for me to get used to where the buttons were, because I will say the Wii U is a lot more Mario platformer friendly, just because of the button placement, but because on the Switch because I always hold down the button to run fast, and sometimes my thumb was hitting the thumbstick that's on the right hand side, on the bottom. So I just had to get used to that. But now I'm fine with it. But it did. Remember, I was I don't think I can use this. But
well, at one point I had a Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4.
Wow.
So it was just press triangle to Y.
Yeah.
To Z. I don't know. It was just
Well, yeah, because and the buttons on the Xbox, and I know they're all A, B, X, Y, but they're in different spots. So
yeah,
that gets very confusing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was never good at remembering where the PlayStation buttons were because outside of my brief time with the PS4, I hadn't had a PlayStation since the first one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was never good at triangle and square and circle and X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any of them on the maybe the PlayStation I could do, but because I think it's triangle, circle, X, square.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think how it is, but after that I couldn't do the Xbox or the Switch.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so recommend.
Yeah,
for
highly
Mario
recommend.
fans out there, if you have a, I mean, it's pretty easy to recommend most official Nintendo games outside of a few outliers there, which we talked about Mario Party. Mario Tennis is okay, but it's an easy recommend.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
All right, anything else you want to talk about Mario?
I think that's it. Yeah, but highly recommend it. It's a really fun game, and Yeah, it's just fun. It's
Yeah,
fun. The music, the sound, like I'm a sounds music person, you know. I love that. And it's got all that. It's so well done. So, yeah.
All right, Will, Nibble Bits.
Ooh, leading with me, Dan.
Yeah.
So I don't think I mentioned this when it got announced, but Imperius is the new hero in Heroes of the Storm. I don't know if you remember in Diablo 3, Dan, when you were fighting in heaven. He was one of the angels that was helping you.
Okay.
He's a bruiser. They kind of changed the class system in that. So instead of just being under the warrior subclass, he's a bruiser.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, pretty cool. I've always wanted the angels from Diablo in there, and I think they're all in there. Mathiel, Ariel, Imperius, and Tyrael are all there at least. So that's cool. I'll be interested to see where Heroes of the Storm goes throughout the year, though, considering the development for it is shifting quite a bit.
Yeah.
Next is there was an announcement. Well, Sakurai was doing an interview, and he talked about Smash Ultimate, and he said that Decidueye almost made it in Smash over Incineroar.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
So Decidueye was the fully evolved form of the grass starter in the new Pokemon games.
Uh-huh.
So that was a cool thing. But he also said that the lack of Arms and Xenoblade representation happened because of bad timing. Because of how the game started development. I think it started all the way back in 2016, I want to say.
Was it right after the last one came out?
I think it was right after
4.
the last one came out.
Wow.
Because if that happened, they didn't have the board, like the, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, like it's not like storyboarding, but like the how they wanted the character to play. I can't think of the word.
Yeah.
They didn't have that done with it, so they didn't make it because of that. And they also said characters like King K. Rool and Ridley were added because of the Smash ballot. They were really highly ranked in the Smash ballot, so that's another reason why they got in. So, yeah, a couple cool little tidbits there. I might have preferred Decidueye over Incineroar, personally, but I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know either of those Pokemon. I just think Incineroar, I don't know about Decidueye, but I know Incineroar fits nicely because of he's like a wrestling Pokemon.
Yeah, and I shouldn't say that. I like Decidueye's final, I like his look more than Incineroar. It's like a Robin Hood looking character with it's an archer. It's an owl archer.
Cool.
Neat.
Has some Robin Hood sort of features to it. It's pretty cool, and it looks cool. That's why I might have preferred it a little bit more, but I think Incineroar does play extremely well in the new game, and I do really like him. Keeping with the Smash news, Piranha Plant's coming out in February. They said around February was the release date when they were pitching that this character was going to be coming for the early purchase, but they said it'll be 100% coming in February. That's all we know so far, but we will be getting a new character here starting a couple more days. So,
wow,
cool.
That's exciting. Next, 343 Industries has said that they have a Master Chief Collection announcement coming by South by Southwest. That's when they're going to be announcing it, and that is in March, I do believe, the weekend of March 15th. So I'm curious what that is. Is it a PC port of the Master Chief Collection, maybe, or Halo Reach coming to the Xbox One? Who knows? But I'm on board with whatever they do.
Yeah, I'm more on board with the PC release.
Me too.
Only because that would probably go on Game Pass, and I could probably play that right away. I still can't do shooters with a controller. I just can't. I feel like an idiot, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, it's true.
I think I would actually play the Master Chief Collection again on my computer more likely.
I definitely would.
Than my Xbox. I don't know why, but I would be down to play Halo on my computer.
Yeah. It just
that's what I'm hoping for too, Dan. So
yeah.
I'm definitely with you on that one. It's gonna be. We have a while. I wonder why they announced this so far out.
Yeah, I don't know.
We have 2 months.
So people can speculate, I guess.
It's
gonna leak.
Probably.
Well, we know.
We at least know it's not going to be a clothing line announcement.
Yeah, I would think they know better than that at this point.
be a little smarter. And finally, Life is Strange Episode 2 Rules is out.
Yes.
We gotta play that.
Yeah,
Next week?
I was saying to have it for next week, but the Anthem beta, we might want to do an Anthem beta episode next week because I got, just today actually got an invite to the Anthem beta on PC, so we might do that first, and then the week after do Life is Strange, and then the week after that would probably be Kingdom Hearts, maybe.
Busy times.
Yeah, it is busy times. It's nice. It's nice to have too many things to do for episodes instead of too few.
Yeah, it's true.
But we'll figure it out. I know because Corey got into the Anthem beta too. He got a code from one of his friends.
Did Eric, do you know?
I don't know if Eric did, and I don't know if Corey's going to play it. So if no one's going to play it, obviously we won't do that for next week's episode. But
I was gonna say I'd hate to wait until mid-February to do Life is Strange Episode 2.
Yes,
but it also we're not gonna push Kingdom Hearts. And
I want to beat Kingdom Hearts before we do an episode on it too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll see. It might be middle of February because that might be the best time for it. But but I guess Captain Spirit has a role in this one in some way, shape, or form. I should probably play that before I.
Yeah.
Captain Spirit's really good.
Oh. Yeah.
I meant to. I just actually forgot it came out and then never got around to it.
I liked that one. It was very touching, and from what I remember, it was. Yeah, I'm like so scared to do partake. I am not going to play it, but partake in like the next part of Life is Strange too, because I'm scared that I'm gonna hate it.
I'm a little worried too. The episode got a 7 on Destructoid. I didn't read really anything about it because I try not to get too much spoiled about this. So.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I guess the one thing I keep seeing in the review is quiet. So.
Interesting.
I don't know. That's it for my nibble bits, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Life is Strange 2 has in store because the last one I was not too thrilled with. The episode.
The more I think about it, the more I'm like, ugh, yuck.
Dan was the only one that liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it as much as the Life is Strange and then Before the Storm, but I didn't hate it. It was I still liked it. So.
There's a little bit of hate over here.
Me and Corey
I got
are
a little bit.
Same boat as you. I'm gonna be interested if Corey plays it even.
Yeah, I hope he gives it a try.
Did he end up even finishing the first episode?
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, that's
so he probably won't play it.
Yeah, he was actually put off enough by it that he quit playing the first episode. I forgot he didn't even finish it.
Yeah, I forgot that too.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Corey probably won't play it then.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got 2 quick nibble bits. The first one is that if you're in the market for a PlayStation Classic, Amazon currently has them on sale for $54.
Really?
It's a pretty steep discount. I think they were going for $100 when they first came out. Wow. I don't think it's going over as well as the NES and SNES Classic.
Well, of course not.
Well, the game selection they have on there is pretty poor, in my opinion.
I mean, there's some really good games on there, but I feel like in general, that era games don't hold up as well as the older games. I feel like Super Nintendo games all hold up really well.
They do.
Nintendo games don't all hold up really well. But I think the early 3D era games don't hold up. Although I say that, but talking about Nintendo 64 Classic, like Mario 64 holds up. Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong 64 holds up. Games like that, Banjo-Kazooie holds up. So
but they could have put games like Final Fantasy Tactics on there.
Yeah, that's true. Because Final Fantasy 7's on there, but that's the only one, right?
Yeah.
Is 9 on there?
No, 9's not on there. 7's the only Final Fantasy game.
You know what? I'll call up the games list real quick.
Because I remember there was a lot of games I was like, why isn't this on here?
Yeah, there was a few of those for me too. So
I mean, they could have put Spyro 1 on there too.
Yeah, I was thinking that. But with the remastered, it's like, eh.
Yeah, but there's still some people who are like, this isn't the original.
Oh, well, sure. Of course
So,
there are. Of course.
and I think, I wonder if did that come out before the remaster? No, I don't think it did. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it was Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy 7, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Cube, Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Rayman, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Revelations, Persona, Ridge Racer Type 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, and Wild Arms. So there's a few good ones in there, but not as many as like the SNES Classic. All the games on there are really good.
Without being able to name any right now, I feel like they could have had a better list of games.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
To make it a little bit more enticing to get, but Sony doesn't care anymore.
No. They won this generation, so
yeah, they've phoned it in.
they're working on the second generation.
The video is something weird.
What's that?
The video is not.
It's on Super Mario Party.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Sorry.
So there's that one. And then several Command & Conquer games that were available on the Xbox 360 are now available on the Xbox One through backwards compatibility. They are Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars, Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, and Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 Commander's Challenge. I think the only one I played out of there is Tiberium Wars, and it was well after it originally came out. But it didn't play on the 360. I played it on PC, I'm pretty sure. So, but if you're into Command & Conquer, there it is.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Still love that they're doing the backwards compatibility. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it is good that they're doing that.
So, how was your week, Will?
Good. One more thing I wanted to touch on. Wargroove got a release date.
What did?
Wargroove.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, they said it was coming soon. This week we have February 1st release day. I've already pre-purchased it, so
Nice.
it's $20 on Switch. So
Nice.
convert that to whatever currency that you have in your country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be a buy for me also.
Yeah, and I had points saved up, so I got it for like $7.
Nice.
It was even better. Week for me, I don't know. I really don't have anything. I gotta make a school schedule because I have classes Monday and I haven't even
Oh.
even done that. So I should probably look at that. But
One class though, right?
I need 2 technically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll get both of them. I also don't really care. I haven't done any of my nursing stuff yet either. I gotta do that. I'm very behind on my school stuff, but
Yeah.
get there.
You'll get there.
I do it at the last second every
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Well, I literally just got enough money to pay school back.
Yeah, I
today.
remember you were saying that.
Today, so I paid it immediately. Went from all that money I had in my account to nothing.
Isn't that the worst?
Here we are. Yep.
Yep.
But
Just-
I will say I'm going to use my tax return to pay off my tuition. So I won't have any lingering school money that I have to pay.
It's a good idea. It's a good thing to do.
So I still have holds on my account because they never processed my payment yet. So I can't do anything until tomorrow probably.
Jeez.
So I'll have to call.
Fun times.
So that's my week.
I'll let you go ahead. You
Um,
got some stuff to talk about. I don't really have too awful much.
yeah, just driving in the awful snow and dealing with that. So I've been, let's see, taking this week to prepare for something that I don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm starting a new nutrition program. I was telling you a little bit about it, Will. It's called The Faster Way to Fat Loss. And yeah, I've done some emotional eating the last 5 months. I'd say 5 months. So, it's time to get back on track, and it's like an intermittent fasting, macros, carb cycling, kind of all in one. And it's a girl, my coach is a girl I went to school with, and the results that I've seen are amazing. She had amazing results with it. And it's a lot of prep work though, and it's taking me all week, and I have charts and all this stuff, and we follow an eating cycle, and yeah. So I'm interested to see what's going to come of it, but there's a lot of accountability. I have to screenshot all my food. Like I track it, and I have to screenshot it and post it in a Facebook group. So people are going to be looking at what I'm eating, and but it's good. It's a step in the right direction, I hope. So
that I don't know if I told you this when we were texting about it, but I think that tracking macros is the most sustainable way.
Yes, you did tell me that.
Like a lot of diets I think that go on today aren't as sustainable. Like you get good results quick.
Yes.
But you don't stick with it.
Right. Oh, exactly. Because I tried for a little bit a certain program that's fairly popular, and I had done it before. We lost a lot of weight for our wedding, actually, on said program, and I stuck with it and dropped weight pretty quick, but it came right back, with a vengeance. So
and the thing like Weight Watchers is one, and I like that one because it breaks down. You track your macros basically, but it breaks it down into a point system.
Right.
So that's like another way to do it. But like I said, a lot of diets that go on today. Corey was talking about that carnivore only diet or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like like you'll get results, but I feel like when you're tracking macros and you get into the groove and you're eating things that you could just plug in really quickly, and you're seeing what you're eating and you're tracking everything honestly, you'll see and you'll have results.
Yeah. It's interesting because in trying to like map out my meals and be really like prepared and everything, I'm like, holy cow, like I'm gonna have to eat this and this and that. Like I'm gonna be eating a lot, which is good for me. Because I am a big eater. That's my other problem. I'm an emotional eater and I'm a big eater. So
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Yeah, it's so I was telling Dan, I was like, hopefully you'll be seeing less and less of me, not in the sense of appearances on podcast things. Just hopefully I'll be a little bit less. I'll take up less space. So we'll see. But
yeah, no, when you told me that, I was excited because I've been saying track macros for 2 years now. Because when I went from 205 to 155, that's what I did.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
And then when I went from 180 to 160, like that, I'm doing that right now. So
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if I'm like, well, I don't know what to eat. Help.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of suggestions for that. And the good thing with you doing like intermittent fasting along with it is, well, you'll lose a lot more quickly, but you won't have to worry about spacing your meals out as much too. Because I think meal spacing is really important, because I know when I go 5-6 hours without eating when I'm tracking, I feel like garbage because I get really hungry.
Yes.
I can't just eat something quick. So if you space your meals out well, you'll have energy for everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's my coach has already said, she's like, the first week, like you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what is going on? I don't know what to do. She's like, it's okay, So I'm excited to get started and to start feeling better, and just all the benefits that come with eating better. So yeah,
I always found myself, once I learned about intermittent fasting, I always kind of fell into that anyway, naturally.
Yeah.
I always had to force myself
kind of
to eat breakfast, especially. Now with the kids getting ready, like I don't even have a chance to eat until 10:30 or 11 o'clock.
Right.
Since, I usually try to do like noon to 6 for my eating window.
Yeah, it'll be noon to 8, but I'm allowed to adjust it whichever way I need to. So, yeah.
What? And the thing with people who kind of say intermittent fasting is bad for you, like I don't understand how people think that's bad for you, because really you're feeding your body enough nutrients.
Yeah.
You're just doing it in a time frame.
Window,
Right.
Yeah. It's no different from anything else. You're still eating.
I always say, like, and everyone's different. Like, some people can't go without eating, but, I find it to be easier, to have 2 meals in a day.
Yeah.
I even wait, and I don't have my morning coffee until I have, breakfast at 11 o'clock or noon or whenever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dan, like, you were doing that 1 meal a day thing. Like, that's no different from
That was awesome. That worked really well.
Yeah.
But, you know, like you talked about sustainability, like once I got off of it, it was really hard to get back onto it. And
yeah.
Well,
that's going to be eventually my goal, is to get back onto that, because it was amazing not to have to worry about food at all until, like, I ate supper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It saved me so much time, too.
Yeah, the only hard part about doing it is, like, say you go somewhere, you go out to eat with friends, and it's not in your window.
Yeah.
You want to eat. You don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, I'm doing this because I've been that guy, and I hate having to explain it.
Yeah, you sound douchey, no matter how how nicely you put it.
Yeah.
At work, when I intermittent fast and I have to explain it to every person, the looks, I'm just like, I swear I'm not a D-bag.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's the only hard part about, like, intermittent fasting, is sometimes, like, your window doesn't line up with when you're doing things. But if you do it later in the day, most people go out to dinner. That's, like, what they do. So you can go out to dinner. Like, that's how I always do it. So
the problem I have is finishing the kids' food, because they waste unbelievable amounts of food. And I hate throwing food out. It's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, I have stuff that goes on the floor I throw out anyway, but, you know,
the dog gets
they'll leave all this delicious food that I spent a long time making, and I'm like, oh, I'll just eat it.
Just gotta walk away.
That's my challenge. I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Just don't even think about it. Right to the garbage.
Yeah. That when I get into the groove, I can do that. But, like, times like now, when I've been eating garbage for weeks, it's hard to resist.
We've been pretty bad.
Yeah.
But
I real quick, I've been tracking macros for 2 weeks now. My first week I was at 3,200 calories and I lost a pound, and this week I'm at 29. So I'll find out what I am on Sunday. But, like, I feel great. I feel way more energized, less like a slob.
Oh, I can't wait to feel better, because, like, I've felt better before, you know, and it's like, oh, I just want that feeling back. But
once you get past that initial wall, it'll come pretty quick.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know what else I was gonna say, but yeah. So hopefully I'll have some really good updates. I'm really excited. Like I said, this is a newer program, but the reviews I've read have been really good. I scoured the internet for, like, negative reviews of this program, and they couldn't possibly exist, because I've looked everywhere. So I'm really excited to see to see what happens. So
yeah, I'm excited to see how you do with it.
Yeah. So let's see, what else for my week. The Predators have been toying with our emotions again.
Hockey's been brutal.
Yeah. I don't, like, Calgary is coming out of nowhere, and Winnipeg, like, beat the snot out of us the other night, and I was like, what is happening? And PK Subban there's, like, a bite controversy from last night's game. Like, it's just, I don't know what's happening to my hockey life right now, but I don't love it.
Yeah, my Leafs have been bad. So it's been
rough.
Ugh.
It's rough to be a Leafs fan right now. What do you think is happening? I know this is, like, pond hockey talk, but
it's fine.
I think they're just slumping right now, but it's normal. Mean, they lost Anderson and Sparks for 2 weeks or something like that, so they were playing Michael Hutchinson, who they claimed off waivers.
Yes, I saw him, and I was like, I had him as a goalie, like, 5 years ago or something in fantasy when he was pretty good.
When he was with Winnipeg, when they were having their goalie issues.
Yeah.
So it's just that on top of, well, Nylander had 3 points yesterday, so that
I was just gonna say
finally.
That's the first game he's shown up for me, fantasy
wise. So people can get off his back a little bit.
Yeah.
Matthews hasn't been scoring. They'll get it together. They're too good not to.
Yeah. They just gotta.
Tough spot.
Synchronized. Yeah.
They beat Washington 6-3 last night. Looked really good.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Because I have TJ Oshie on my fantasy team, and I was relieved to see that he wasn't minus anything for losing 6-3. I was like, oh, thank goodness. But
the way I look at it, it's just got to make it in and not play Boston in the first round. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Yep. I was just listening to the pond hockey where you were saying you don't want to play Boston, and I totally get that.
No, I'm over let's bring on Boston. No, let's not play Boston.
Yeah, let's not play Boston. Have someone else take care of them, right?
Please, Tampa Bay.
We need someone to take care of Winnipeg for us.
Ugh.
We really do.
I think Winnipeg's my least favorite team this year.
Oh, I just want to punch them.
Oh, everyone just loves them except me.
Yeah, and
mad.
me. I don't like Winnipeg. I don't.
Americans don't like them.
I don't know if you saw it, Will, but Johansson high stick on Scheifele.
Yeah,
I did
that was
see
worth
that.
worth 2 games.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
It looked more out of he was mad and he was.
It looked accidentally on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly. That's
But
exactly.
I
how
would
you
have
should
maybe
explain it.
1 game. I don't know about 2.
Yeah, I think 1 would have been completely fair. I don't think it warranted 2.
Yeah, he's never been an offender. So
Exactly.
I would
Ryan
agree with
Johansson.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with a 1 gamer.
Yeah.
But the players, safety people are kind of sending a message this year with some suspensions, like the Matheson suspension on Pedersen. I really didn't think that he should have been suspended for that. I know a whole host of people disagree with that, but I mean, it's hockey. Of course, he's gonna throw somebody to the ice like that. I don't know. I just think they're trying to send a stricter message this year because Paros is running it. He's new. So I think that's kind of why he probably got 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if it was like 3 or 4, I would have been like, okay, this is ridiculous. But I think 2 was a little too much. But
yeah, and it looked like he was mad in doing it. Like,
I think it was out of frustration, not out of like I'm gonna smack this guy's head.
Definitely, and it wasn't like he took the. I don't know if you guys remember the Chris Simon and Ryan Hallwig.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like that. Like it wasn't like there was intent to murder somebody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just he was mad and he took a shot.
Yeah. I just one more quick thing about the Predators. I could go on forever, but like in David Poile, I trust, and I'm hoping that he makes a move. I'm hoping for it.
Wayne Simmons.
Yeah. I know. There's a lot of talk about Wayne Simmons. I think we've got some negativity on the team, and it was interesting because I was just listening to the newest Spit and Chicklets because I'm a huge fan, and they were talking about how teams that win the cup almost always are like super tight-knit teams. Like they are, they're all there for each other, like that kind of thing. And there's been some rough stuff a little bit happening in Nashville, and it's time. It's time for some players to go.
Yeah, maybe they'll trade somebody.
I don't know. I trust David Poile, so whatever decision he makes, but I hope he makes a good one because we've got to clean up a couple of things, I think. But
the Leafs will take Kevin Fiala.
Take him.
That's the one.
Because that's the one.
Is there issues with him?
Yeah, what did he did something to Victor Arvidsson in practice a couple weeks ago, and PK had to break him up. Uh-oh. And that was like the worst news I've heard because you don't want to have that animosity on a team. And
not just that, but Arvidsson scores like a machine and hustles all the time. It blows my mind every time he scores. I'm like, oh my god, he did it again! Like he's so good.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere too.
He came out of nowhere. So
interesting. I didn't know that about Fiala.
Yeah. And it's too bad because like in the playoffs when he broke his leg, like I was devastated for the longest time, and but he changed, and I don't know if it's I don't know why, but all of a sudden like I just can feel the negativity, and I think it's coming out a little bit in their play too. So
he's having a bad year too, right, Fiala?
Yeah.
He's not really. He's probably pretty frustrated too.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of frustration too. Yeah, but so we'll see what happens. But
trade deadline's coming up, so we'll know a lot more.
I know.
Soon.
I'm excited for the trade deadline. It's always nerve-wracking.
It's about a month.
Yep, yeah. It's about a month now. A month from tomorrow. So, yeah. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I had for my week. Went to the dentist yesterday. Had a reaction to something. That's why my face looks like this. So, yeah, I don't know what happened. I came home last night and my face was on fire. I don't know. So I should probably let them know. that like I reacted to something at the dentist's office. It's very strange. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was like the gloves she was wearing. I don't know. But yeah, so I apologize for like this here.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
So.
Good. But I think that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, we went off the rail.
No,
we
fine.
went off the rails there a little bit.
A couple things
Fills
for
up
me.
some time.
We did Sunday's rookie camp was Super Meat Boy, which I have up in the window. So,
and I apologize. The specific level that's playing right now, it's like the boss on the first level or world. It took me like 18 billion tries. And right when I was ready to give up, I got it. So, yeah, but Super Meat Boy was really fun to play. I watched Dan play it a little bit back in the day. So, it was fun to take a stab at it and give it a try. Yeah. So, yeah.
Outside of that, I don't. I got bombarded with computer orders this week.
Yes, you did.
That's good.
I think we have 7 or 8 that I have to do.
Seriously, that many now?
I've gotten one done because we're waiting on parts. If you look over there, there's about 1 million parts. Yeah,
there's
for
a million
computers
parts
over there. Stupid camera.
Yeah, this camera. What is going on?
So I'm going to be busy over the weekend. Hopefully, I can still get some game time in, but. Yeah, it's good. I haven't had to do Instacart as much because computer business has been doing well. So,
and that's been nice because our roads are awful. Like our old house, we were on a main road, so it was cleared off, quickly. And now we're on a secondary road, and I'm like, what's this? Like they haven't touched our road in like 4 days, So it's funny. Like, and we live kind of near the school, so I'm just surprised that they haven't paid as much attention, but I much rather would live here than on the main road. So it's fine. It's a good trade-off.
I think that's everything for me. So let's get into what we played. You want to start? I'll let you.
Sure. So I played obviously a lot of Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. But I also we've been doing HQ words, and I humble bragged a little bit last time that I had won 3 times. I won 1 more time since then.
Wow.
Dan and I actually, I'm spoiling it for you. We both won because we were working together.
Oh, wow. Hey, good job, Dan.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So won 2 cents. 2 cents. But yeah, HQ Words is really fun. So yeah, I've been playing that.
Well, I should say that out of the 10 puzzles, I helped with 2.
Yeah, that's true.
One of them, because it was song titles. Mm-hmm. And one of them was Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA, which I knew immediately because I happen to really like that song.
He loves that Miley Cyrus song,
and not
in the
an
USA.
ironic sort of way either. I actually like that song.
Oh, he loves it. There's no joking there. That is very serious.
It's my white girl wasted jam.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
And then I got the last puzzle, which was Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But for the most part, she carries me through. Like I said, I'll answer 1 or 2 out of 10 usually.
Yeah. Yeah. So HQ Words it's really fun. It's starting to get a little harder, I think, now that it's been around for a few weeks now, I guess. So yeah, that's interesting. The only other thing I've done is I'm still playing Pokemon Go. I have to say, like, if you play Pokemon Go, like, you hatch the eggs, and the Pokemon I've been getting out of the eggs are not great. So that's been a little disappointing.
I go through stretches where they suck or they're awesome.
Yeah. Like I had the 10 kilometers, whatever. Yeah. The 10 egg, and I was like, whoo, it's going to be something great. And it was like I think I got a Cyndaquil. I think, which is like, that's the first, it's the starter of like a 2 evolution thing.
Yeah,
and
it's
I was
the second gen.
Yeah, I was like, this is
starter.
I've had that evolved for a year, like over a year, so it's just kind of frustrating. But out in the wild, there have been some pretty good Pokemon, so but I love the little like quests that you have now, or research is it called?
Yeah.
Where they, you have to do different things. But I'm struggling with one because it's go to 8 new Pokestops. And because of my former job, and because I drove all over the place for my former job, I've hit so many Pokestops. Like, I have no new ones to go to, so.
New ones? I don't like that's new.
8 new Pokestops that you've never visited before. And I'm like, I've been all over the place, so that's kind of tricky, but
yeah.
That's all right.
Do you have any?
I haven't done any yet, no. I have to think of a place where, like, my job didn't take me. Which is hard to think of.
That would have Pokestops.
Yeah, that would have a lot of Pokestops. Like Elmira. But I'm not going to drive out to Elmira just for Pokestops. It's an hour away.
What about, like, a Wego?
Maybe a Wego. Yeah, maybe a Wego. That's not a bad idea.
Good call, Dan.
Yeah, good call.
Thank you.
But you know what? I've hit some of the ones in a Wego because I took the kids to that one eye doctor in a Wego.
Yeah.
So some of them I have been to, but I don't know. But yeah, Pokemon Go's still fun. So.
Yeah, I say it every time, but Adventure Sync has changed my life.
Oh my gosh, isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
I love having Adventure Sync because I used to have to like keep my phone on, like when I would grocery shop or something. And it would get all hot in my purse, and like I'm like, is my purse going to catch on fire? Like, what is happening? So
and
yeah,
like,
Adventure Sync's great.
Not good for the phone.
No, definitely not good. Yeah. So yeah, Adventure Sync is a great feature. But yeah, I think other than that, that's all I've been playing. I really want to get to Spyro. I have not gotten to Spyro yet, so. That's my next goal because I loved that game back in the day. So it's time to get some Spyro. Yeah. So that's it.
For me, I played a bit more Red Dead, quite a bit more Red Dead. We talked about it before we started the episode, but I'm not progressing it through the story as quickly as I would like. Or
probably because you keep falling asleep while you're playing.
No, actually, I'm quite into it. No, I spent a lot of time exploring the wilderness and hunting random critters, committing some petty crimes. I haven't done anything major on my own. I keep seeing trains off in the distance that I want to catch up to and rob, but I never end up doing it. I'll just go and I'll rob someone that's walking by or wandering by on a horse.
You want to be like the James brothers, huh?
The James brothers,
robbing trains.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
So I've robbed trains, but only through the stories in the game. I haven't done it on my own yet, actually. But yeah, like I kind of started exploring towards the edge of the game world, and there's some really interesting things out there. I found what looks like a Hobbit house. I'm pretty sure it was a reference to Lord of the Rings and
that's awesome.
And Frodo's house in Hobbiton there. So some definitely some weird stuff out there, but I love that game. It's nice just to wander around in the mountains on a horse. It's beautiful and peaceful, and then all of a sudden you get attacked by a cougar.
Yep. I saw you get attacked by a lion the other day.
Yep.
I was like, is that a lion? Like, what's going on?
Yep.
You were just riding around on your horse.
It was an escaped lion.
Yep.
So, so really like Red Dead 2 still. I wanted to have it beaten by next week, which is when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, but that's just not going to happen. Not far enough. Not unless I played it like straight through the weekend without doing anything else but playing Red Dead.
So let me ask you, Dan.
Yes.
Does this game track higher in your top 10? Or, well, not your top 10, but your game of the year.
I would probably have it, at least for now, I would have it probably at 3.
Okay, good.
I still fight too much with the controls, which is why it wouldn't be higher.
They're horrible.
There's a lot of times I can't get my character to do what I want him to. I've gotten better, but it's still like, especially when you get into like a gunfight, I just feel like I die really fast and really easily. I realize like I have to do a better job of getting set up.
Yeah. Yeah, you have complained about the controls quite a bit to me. Yeah.
So, but it's fine. I know you didn't like the slow pace of it, Will, but I actually really like the slow pace of the game. It's a good change from a lot of the other stuff that I played.
Yeah, and my issue with it is, I know Corey and Eric disagree, but it's very much a Rockstar game.
Yeah.
And I just can't get into those games because they're too boring for me, I think.
Yeah. See, I agree with you if it was Grand Theft Auto, but I feel like the boringness and slowness of it does this game justice, just because of the era that it's set in. Life was generally like slow moving in that area, and Arthur Morgan, takes his time to do things and go places, and so good stuff.
I agree.
So I've also played Pokemon Let's Go, which I beat today. Thank you. It took about 30 hours. My Pokedex was at 115 Pokemons when I beat it.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I will complete the Pokedex at some point. I'm still going to work on that. My final party was Pikachu. This is what I took through the Elite Four. Pikachu, obviously, because it's Let's Go Pikachu. I had a Charizard. I had Zapdos. I had Omastar.
Oh, nice.
Moltres, and Rhydon was my final 6.
Okay.
So they served me pretty well. I think I only had one Pokemon faint throughout the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Which
nice.
I made sure to stock up on supplies so I didn't have to start all over at the beginning.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, that was a surprisingly good game. And as I said, I'm gonna keep playing it. Not right away. I want to beat Super Mario Deluxe first, and I'll revisit Pokemon here and there. But yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah, it's nice that there's going to be a lot of games to play because the weather here is so miserable. It's nice that there's a lot to do while we wait for livable weather to come back.
Yeah.
In May.
Yeah. If we're
Maybe
lucky.
May.
If we're lucky.
And I'm at the point now too where that's also all I want to do is play games. So that's also a very good thing.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's all I played. I don't think there was anything else there. I didn't play any Smash this week. I've got to definitely have to get back into Smash. I've got to do the World of Light. So yeah. Feedback.
Nope, you forgot. Did Will talk about what he played?
Oh no, Will. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually going to talk about Smash. So I've been playing with my friends. I took like a week and a half off of playing, maybe 2 weeks to play a lot of Odyssey. And I'm still doing that, but I played Smash with them, and I got beat so bad.
Whoa.
I am the worst player between all of my friends right now, and I've never been in that position.
I was going to say, I'm shocked right now.
So they're legitimately very, very good. Like, they could compete in tournaments. Like, they're that good.
Wow.
So I need to really work on my game. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I was getting almost 3-stocked. My biggest complaint about playing fighting games online is there's enough input lag that it slows me down enough, and I don't like that, so I don't do that. But they play that online, and they're fine with it, but I don't like that.
Yeah, once you get used to it, too, it's probably, it doesn't help you, but if they're used to it, and you're not, that's an advantage they have over you.
It just feels like my controller, you know how you would say, I feel like I'm in quicksand and you're slow moving? I feel like my controller is in quicksand. It just doesn't seem to be, I don't know if maybe my controller is bad, but it just isn't responding quick enough, or my mind is working so fast that I'm trying to be like, all right, I'm doing this, this, and this, and like, of course it takes a second for the controller to do all of that and go like project into the game. I don't know if it's just me being impatient, but it's pretty bad right now.
Ooh.
So I've been getting, the only game I can win, or the only character I can win with is Duck Hunt right now.
I was gonna say, who's your go-to character? Or is it different?
It changes a lot. I play Zelda, Duck Hunt, Inkling, Pichu, Ness, Cloud. I play a lot of different characters, and I think that might be a problem too. Should probably lower it down. But the characters that I really, really like playing are Zelda, Duck Hunt, Inkling, and Pichu.
Nice.
I think Inkling is probably the best character in the game.
Inkling's awesome.
I love Inkling. That's my favorite character.
And Inkling's like kit is really fun. Like I like how when you're dashing, it goes like as the squid up and down like that.
Yeah.
Like I think that's super cool. Like the ink bomb's awesome, the roller's awesome, the smash attacks. Like the moveset for Inkling is pretty cool.
I got really when I was playing a lot, like over the holidays, I got really good at the ink bomb when they were trying to recover.
Yeah.
And it just covers them with ink, and then you get one good shot when they're back on the platform, and it sends them flying. Because the more covered in ink they get, the more damage you do to them. So that was my strategy. I got good at the bomb aiming.
So Zero, who's the best Smash player in the world, he's been doing a lot of videos for the game, and he's been putting out guides to a lot of characters. So I actually watched the Inkling one. It's like a 17-minute video, and he showed a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things I didn't know Inkling could do. Like if you're in your shield and you press B, you can recover your ink.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought you had to wait till you're all out.
Nope.
But no, you can do that. Yeah, no idea. But he also showed me like a kill setup. So if you are playing Inkling and they're at like 60% damage, if you roll over them and get them into the ground and immediately cancel out of that and turn around and charge up your over smash where he does the paintbrush, it's an auto kill.
Really?
Yeah, because the roller stuns them into the ground long enough that you can get out of it, walk up close enough, and hit them. If you're quick enough, you can do that. And because they're inked up from being rolled over like that, the paintbrush will do more damage, thus killing them.
What does he do to cancel?
I think it's B, or you can press the jump button.
Okay, because I could never pop out of the roller fast enough to do that.
I'm the same way. I have a hard time getting out of it, but he was doing it a ton in the video. So like it is very possible. And I saw somebody who's really good with Inkling because me and my friends all get into a lobby together right now every night and play for an hour or two. And how we do it is like everybody spectates 1-on-1. If you lose, you go to the spectator stands, the next person comes in, and we just kind of roll through them like that. So I've been watching a lot of my friends play who are a lot better than me, and a guy who was playing Inkling was doing that. So it is a very possible move. So
nice.
I need to get better. I don't like losing. So
I hear that.
Yep.
That's what I've been working on top of Odyssey, but I don't want to spoil any more of that game because I want everybody to experience some of the stuff.
Yeah, we have a little that's part of our feedback, so
ooh, I'll save it then.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Okay, feedback. Last time I checked, we had 2 pieces of feedback, so come on Chromebook.
Yeah.
Loading.
I'm watching the Super Meat Boy. Man, was I bad at that.
Oh no,
it's hard.
It is hard.
It's so fun though. Like I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna have a hard time picking my games. We're almost. Oh wait, we're done with January. No,
we have one more game.
One more game.
All right. So the first one is from Tate, who says, "Sup guys, looks like the website is still down, so I'm giving this a good old try. I have to get that set up. I will do that as soon as I remember." So a couple weeks ago, I was listening to an episode. I can't remember if it was an old one or a recent one, but you guys were talking about what the point is of buying games on discs or just buying games digitally. I want to say you were split on this, but I can't remember now. I wanted to add my rule for this. If it's a game that is story-based or an RPG that has a ton of replay value that I play on my own and the game is good enough, I'll buy it on disc. If it's an MMORPG or any other kind of online game, I'll buy it digitally. Reason being that I want to have those discs for those great games such as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Master Chief Collection, Skyrim, The Witcher, and the kinds of games I want to basically immortalize on my bookshelf and always want to have a copy. Kind of like collecting great books, but any sports games or Call of Duties or any other stuff like that is okay to buy digitally because it doesn't last long before everyone moves on to the next thing. I was listening to the 2015 Dummies episode recently. I was absolutely baffled you had The Witcher 3 on your biggest disappointment list. The Witcher 3 has become my favorite game of all time, I've decided. I played the shit out of that game and both DLCs. Honestly, I think if everyone had played the whole thing, y'all would have had it up for Game of the Year instead. Okay, so who's getting Anthem on Xbox One? Whoever is, let's play together. My brother and I game shared the VIP version of the game, and there is a demo out this weekend for Anthem, so we are going to hop on and give it a try. I'll report first impressions next week. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and holy shit, what a great game. I'm obsessed with it. I chose Cassandra, and she is one hell of a great character, loving every second of it. So thanks, Will, for inspiring me to play it last week. Last but not least, Saints got robbed, and I hate Tom Brady. Taterade out. So first... Go ahead.
Yeah.
I want to start with the football real quick.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Patriots. I wanted the Chiefs to win, but I bet on the Patriots because I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
That was the most quintessential Patriots playoff win because calls that were borderline but were right for the Patriots got called on the Patriots, and the calls were enough that people would be like, oh, they believe what they want to believe and that the Patriots were cheating. The calls were close enough in that realm that people can think that way. And then Tom Brady converting all those 3rd and longs. It was just beautiful to watch.
Did you see the little video that Brady and Gronk made?
That grin he has is
oh my god. Like, I am not a Patriots fan, but I like Gronk. I have to admit it. I do.
Yeah, I like Gronk. I like Brady. I like Belichick.
Yeah.
Like, what they're doing is incredible for football. Like, they don't do that. Like, the fact, the dynasty that they have, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. It's something, like, maybe it's because, I'm so passionate about hockey that I'm kind of like about football anymore. And I feel like a lot of the players are such a disaster. Like, that I'm like, hockey players are like good. Hockey players, I feel like, are good. So I don't know. But the Tom Brady and Gronk video is fantastic. They're just like, like, what are you gonna do? Like,
that's exactly like, you can't stop us.
Yeah, exactly. But I have to say, and I didn't read it, but it's been on Facebook like all day, and people have been sharing it. There's some kid, like a 10 or 12-year-old kid somewhere, that he did like a research project or like a scientific something, and he figured out it proved that Tom Brady is cheating. And it's like he has like this whole thing, and people were loving it. I didn't get a chance to read it, but just something to maybe look into. It's interesting. I don't know.
That's funny. Well, and you know what about that? Yeah, like, he got caught with the Spygate and the Deflategate. Right. I don't really give him a hard time about Deflategate because throwing softer footballs is harder. But just being able to see the greatest quarterback of all time play through my entire life has just been something that I've loved now at this point.
Just like you said, just to do what they're able to do. They're either if they don't make the Super Bowl, they're at least in the conference championship every year. But it seems like they're in the Super Bowl every year. This is the 3rd year in a row they've been in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They won 2 years ago. Obviously, they lost last year.
Yeah. And how old is Tom Brady?
He's 41.
41. Yeah.
What?
And
oh my god.
It's also amazing because every week they learn a whole new offensive and defensive scheme. Like, their teams run the same schemes every week with variations depending on the opponent, but they learn a whole new schemes every week for their opponent. And it's just like, you gotta be smart to do that.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, we look at the players, like, they're not that talented or high level, but they're smart and do their job, and that's why they win every week.
Yeah.
So
yeah, all of that said, I'm not a Patriots fan.
No, neither am I.
But you can't look at them and say, like, it's not impressive what they're doing. So.
And as for the Rams game, I just want to touch on that real quick. Yeah, the Saints got screwed, but Sean Payton's a D-bag, so I don't really care. And also, Goff got face masked when they were going in where they kicked the field goal. And it would have been 1st and goal on the 1-yard line.
And
if you want to...
Gurley would have punched that in.
Gurley or CJ. Yeah, like, that was the call that everybody's going to hang their hats on, but there was a lot of blown calls, and the Saints also got multiple opportunities to score after that. They didn't. Breeze threw a terrible interception. It's easy to cling on that call. The whole game was horribly officiated, and Rams capitalized, and that's why they're playing in the Super Bowl, and Breeze is going home.
Yeah, how old is he? Is he...
He's like 40, 41.
41.
He's got to be, right?
He's up there.
Yeah. I saw a really nice thing, like after, you know, a devastating loss, whatever, he was out on the field after the game with his kids, throwing a football around with them, and it was really sweet. And I was like, I'm sorry, Drew Brees.
And you know what? Instead of complaining about the referees, that game, Breeze said, no, like, we had a lot of opportunities to score and win that game, and we didn't. So...
Yeah.
It's mainly fans who are annoying, Saints fans who are annoying me with it. So
yeah, but there is somewhat like, is there really a lawsuit or something that I saw that to replay the game, to play the game over? Like, is that legit? I saw that today somewhere.
The commissioner has the power to change the outcome of a game. That'll never happen, though.
I was like, that's so huge.
I would never do that. Even if it was the right thing to do, I would still never do that.
Yeah.
Because that's a bad precedent for the rest of the league.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So once again, it's just Saints fans who are crying.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
And I get it.
I get it too.
He admitted he fouled him on purpose because he didn't want to give up a touchdown. So, but like, if you're throwing rocks, there's a lot of other calls the refs missed on the Rams that could have helped the Rams.
Sure.
So.
Sure. Yeah.
That's why you play the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So digital versus physical. Do we want to revisit this? I don't remember what we said at the time.
I'm pretty much digital at this point.
Yeah. I'm split. I generally prefer physical. But in the case of the Switch and having kids, digital is much easier.
Oh, yeah.
The cartridges are really small,
They're
and
tiny.
I do not let the kids touch them because they will get lost.
Yep.
And then you're out of game. Actually, one of my friends, they got a Switch. I don't know if it was for Christmas.
For Christmas. Yep.
And I told him, I was like, get your games digital because they will get lost.
Yep. Oh yeah. If you have kids, like, you just can't.
Yeah.
You can't have the
be very
physical
careful
copies.
with them.
Yeah.
So I do have actually more digital Switch games that I have probably with any other console. I have probably 4. Well, obviously all the indies are digital, but I have some. The Mario game is digital.
It's digital, which our son wasn't thrilled with.
No,
he can't put
he has
into
to play it
his
on
Switch.
my Switch.
Yeah. So that's the one downside to having the digital.
Yeah. But another positive of digital is game sharing, which Tate talked about with Anthem. His brother, me and Corey are going to set that up so we can game share with our Xboxes. You and Eric have done that for a while on Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, we
just split the games.
We've already decided what we're splitting for the first 3 months. So
yeah, so
nice.
that's a definite benefit.
Nice.
The benefits of a physical, like Tate said, the collector's item. I love having. I've got a bunch of Switch game cases over there that I like to have on display. You have your trade-in value. If you want to trade your games in, they're not worth a lot, but if you can get $10 or $15 for 5 or 6 games, that's a new game.
Sure.
So Switch games especially, or Nintendo stuff in general, holds value really well. Not so much other stuff, but yeah. That's where I am now with it. I'm pretty sure I was mostly physical before.
Yes, you were. I think I kind of converted you to digital because I was like, kids, we have lots of kids, and they're going to ruin and break and lose everything. So
get their grubby paws on your discs.
Yep.
It's nice with Xbox too because they're doing a lot of backwards compatibility. So when I booted up my Xbox, there was 11 games that I had purchased on the Xbox 360 digitally, and then a couple games that I got for PC, and they were there. PlayStation has not been good with backwards compatibility, so I had never liked the idea of losing a digital game that you bought, losing access to it. So that's a negative. But you don't have to worry about that as much with Xbox because they're keeping their games present. Obviously, PC, any game I've ever bought will work for a while probably, and if it doesn't have official support, some modders, if it's a popular game, will make it work on whatever system there is. So yeah, there's that. Listening to the 2015 Thummies, baffled that The Witcher 3 was on a biggest disappointment list. That was probably Corey and Eric's doing. Will didn't play it, and I loved it. Yeah. So that was probably their doing. I don't know if I picked it for Game of the Year in 2015 or not. I'll have to go back and listen.
Yeah.
That might have been my own personal Game of the Year. It's on my top 10 favorite games of all time list.
I don't think you gave it your Game of the Year.
Do you remember what I could have given it to?
2015.
I want to say that year you went off the wall. Did you pick a Rayman game?
I did,
was
but
that the Rayman
I don't
year?
think that was 2015.
What Rayman game did you pick? Do you remember?
It was Rayman Legends.
Maybe that was it.
I remember.
It.
20.
I feel like our daughter was really little when we played Rayman, so it had to have been 2014.
There's no way it was Rayman Legends though, because I was 13.
That could have been my Game of the Year for that year. We had already been 2 years in.
Was it Origins?
No, Origins came out before Legends.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'm off. Maybe it was then. I just seem to remember being surprised that you didn't pick it for your Game of the Year.
You know what? I have the Thummies Master Doc in here. I'll see if I can find it while we're talking.
Do it.
But yeah, no, that was because I know Corey didn't like it. Eric liked it to a point, but got bored with it. Yep. So that was probably their vote stacking that got The Witcher 3 on the biggest disappointment list.
It's like
if I had to guess.
It's like game we're least likely to play being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was you and Corey.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Where would it be?
Google Docs?
Yeah, but it was probably shared documents on here.
Yeah. Go to Drive. Gotta go to Drive and shared with me.
Yes, you probably know this better than I do.
I don't know it super well, but
shared with me, yeah.
I have become a data nerd, like officially, so
Thummies Master Doc.
See, there it is.
Last updated November 16th, 2017.
Hopefully it opens.
If I can get it to open. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
So
that's 2011.
Mm-hmm. It's still loading. Are there tabs? Yeah.
Oh.
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
2017.
What year was it?
It was 2015.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not on here.
Did we not go that far back?
I just don't know how to use this is the problem.
Here.
Yeah, you can look.
Dan.
I'll look.
I'll call up the feedback on my phone. Okay.
The next part was Odyssey, right?
I think it was Odyssey, yeah.
Yeah, Tate, enjoy it. Cassandra is an amazing... I think she's easily the best assassin in the game. My favorite character for the series. She's just, like, so impressively voice acted, in my opinion. Like, when I was playing, I was doing a quest line over a couple nights ago, and just some of the dialogue she was throwing out, I was just blown away by. I love the game so much. It would probably be my Game of the Year. I know I gave it to Smash, but if I were to re-vote, I'd probably give it to Odyssey, and then
really?
Smash would be too. And the more I play it, the more I love it.
Wow, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been $25 on Xbox One, and I've been so tempted to buy it, but I'm holding off because I'm what?
Is that an Xbox only sale? Or is it just
Xbox
like
and PS4 on Amazon?
I should tell my friend because my friend I wanted to get it, and then I think it went. I told him I thought it went back up to 60, but
25 on Amazon. 30 for the PC version. I've been really tempted, but I've got a lot of games I'm playing right now. I'm still playing Red Dead. Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out next week, so I won't. That's what I'll be playing then. Yeah. But I'm also still hoping I get the free version through playing on Project Stream. So it's a game I'd rather play on PC because the frame rate. But it was fine playing at 30 frames. So
yeah,
it's not on there anywhere. It looked
okay. Darn it.
Yeah, there's only 2 years on the
2017 and 2011.
Yep.
Oh, the Master Doc.
Yeah, the Master Doc only has 2 years on it.
Corey the slacker.
Yep. Yeah, seriously.
So who is getting Anthem on Xbox One? I believe all 4 of us are getting Anthem on Xbox One. It's a shooter, so I'd prefer to play it on PC, but whatever.
Yeah, Tate.
I'm actually going to be playing the demo this weekend on PC, so we might do an episode on it next week. Go ahead, Will.
I don't know if we're friends, Tate, on Xbox, but if we're not, Will McDoodles is my gamer tag.
Yeah.
So, and I think my picture is a picture of a steak.
Nice.
A steak.
Or something. I don't remember. It's stupid.
Nice.
Mine's Captain Bulgebelly, CPT.
Underscore.
Is it underscore? And then Bulge Belly. My picture is. It looks like something from. It looks like something. What are you giggling about?
Corey goes, "Oh, nice! I tuned in just in time for the insults."
Oh, of course.
Oh no.
No, Corey. If you're in, is the Thummy's Master Doc? Does it have 2015? We were wondering if it had 2015 because of we had a question about how The Witcher 3 placed for certain categories. Of course, you turned in, Corey, when we were teasing you a little bit. Anyway,
if you hear crunching and munching, our dog is eating something right under our feet. Who knows what he found? One of the kids probably left something. That's good, because it's a production when he eats anything. He's like the loudest eater ever.
Num 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 num.
Oh yeah.
So next feedback is from Ayahu Jake, who says, "Hey guys, want to feel old? Thundercats debuted 34 years ago. I was 5. That's all I got, so I can win again. Thanks, guys, and have a great night." No problem, Jake. I actually this week early this week and this weekend I got caught up on the game giveaway, so I sent out all the games that needed to be sent out. So hopefully I can keep up on it this time. It's a pain in the butt to do it like elsewhere. I need to start like doing it while I'm down here when I'm doing the episode after we finish. So that being said, let's do the game giveaway.
Do you need a number generator? I have a number generator.
Will's got it covered.
Okay. I don't like my number generator because hockey again real quick, but last night I was torn between picking up Kudobin and Saros, or 2 nights ago. So I put in Kudobin and Saros, and it gave me Kudobin, so I was like, okay, pick him up. And then Saros had like his best performance ever, other than his shutouts last night.
I'm gonna pick up Saros.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
No, I'm just kidding. I've got 4 goalies right now.
4? Holy crow. Yeah.
Well, my goalie situation's horrible.
Yeah, mine is pretty bad.
Winner, Dan.
Uh-huh.
Number 1.
One's Tate.
Tate.
All right, Tate.
Sorry, Jake.
Yeah.
Okay, first game for Tate.
Numero 46.
46. 46 is Husk.
All right. Next, 17.
17. Coin Crypt. Don't know either of those games.
Nice. 94.
94. Sam and Max Devil's Playhouse. I've heard of it at least.
Yeah.
Trace. Number 3.
3.
Low numbers tonight.
Rise, Son of Rome.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is good.
And number 8.
Wow.
Yeesh.
Far Cry 3.
Wow. Best game on there.
Yeah, that is a very good game. Rise, Son of Rome's okay.
I know Eric really liked Rise Son of Rome.
Yeah, it was a good short experience. It's nice to have games set in the Roman Empire because it's not a popular setting for that type of game, especially.
You'd think Roman Empire and Greece would be more would have more games, but
strategy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strategy games, but not so much other
Nothing.
stuff.
we gave Ubisoft their idea for their next time period.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Fall of the Roman Empire would be fun to have a game set in.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nada.
Okay, so next week's episode, possibly we'll talk about the Anthem beta. Get with Corey and see how much he's going to play if he wants to come on for an episode. I'm going to play a little bit of the Anthem beta. I'm actually going to get it set up when we finish. Hopefully I can download it even and have it be available for me for starting tomorrow. But if not, we'll do Life is Strange.
Yep.
Life is Strange 2, episode 2,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it works.
Fingers
Yep.
crossed.
Yeah.
It's super
that
political.
We don't hate it. Yeah, I know. Super political. No,
So.
thank you.
All right. That'll do it for episode 392 of the Thumbstick Athletes podcast. I'm your host, Dan.
Whoa.
Val.
Thanks for listening, and get out of my basement.